Yeah, a very big good afternoon to you listeners out there. Well, you're listening to the way we do it, always doing the big all the time. Well, we're reaching out to you all the way from KBN Live. Your number one Christian network you could find in the SK Nation. Well, you're listening to the way we do it, always doing the big all the time. Today promises to be a very great time, a very great day. You're listening to the way we do it, always doing the big. Remember, it's always the voice behind the microphone. Great things awaits you this afternoon. Remember, Justice in there, doing it like never before. Yeah, it feels great. It feels great to be alive today. Just in case you don't know, you could ask your neighbor. Yeah, just in case, if you want to reach out to me, you're listening to the way it is. Make sure you go check out my Facebook page, Time Out with Justice. Check it out on Facebook, Time Out with Justice. And nevertheless, don't forget to check it out. Check out KBN Live. Check it out. Check it out. Go to Facebook. Go to your search box. Type it in. And you're going to see it. Well, it will just pop up. KBN Live. You're listening to the way it is. And nevertheless, don't forget to follow us on Twitter. KBN Live too. And guess what? My space, KBN Live. You're listening to the way we do it. Just in case you're a football fan, you know what's going on here. Some funny things have been going on. Some funny things have been going on if you're a football fan. Especially if you're an Arsenal fan. It's really embarrassing, you know. Come on, think about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, seriously? 5? Alright, let's go down. Let's just get down straight to business. Straight to business. Yeah, I have a lot of things for you today. Today we'll be talking about great things, talking about the charts, the music chart, the Christian music chart. What am I talking about today? I'm talking about The Truth. Last weekend, or my last show, I was talking about the same The Truth. But this time around, we'll be looking at this, top music. Top music. And also, we'll be talking about Lecrae. Yeah, you heard me right, Lecrae. We'll be talking about The Truth and Lecrae. We're talking about the top music. And nevertheless, before I continue, don't forget that Heaven is for Real will be coming out later this year. I'm talking about in April, Easter period. Don't forget to check it out when it comes out. I'll keep on reminding you every time I'm having my show. Yeah, go make sure you watch it. It will hit the theaters by April 2014. Yeah, you're listening to the way we do it, always doing the big. Remember, the voice behind the microphone, Justice in there, doing what he knows best. Yeah, that's the way it is. Yeah, don't forget to check it out. Heaven is for Real. Remember, it is special. The book came out earlier on and it had, a lot of followers. People were following that book. And believe me, the movie is set to hit the theaters by April 2014. Later this year, April. So don't forget to check it out. Yeah, let's go straight to business. Remember, he's a guy, he's a boy, justice in there, just like my mom always told me. It's all about giving God all the praise, You might be listening with your mobile phone, you might be listening with, or you might be watching me via net, or via the World Wide Web. You know the way it is. Don't forget, it's a man, Justice, talking to you. Yeah, let's get down to business. In the hip-hop culture, people like to ask about your top 5 dead or alive, which basically means who are your favorite rappers of all time. Some of you listeners might say Tupac, some of you might say the Notorious B.I.G. Maybe you might go for Jay-Z and so on and so forth. But guess what? Yo, I've listened to so many artists throughout my years. But guess what? What differentiates, the difference between these artists is the ability to, effectively convey, heartfelt emotions and messages to people. One of the rappers that do exactly this, one of the rappers that exactly convey heartfelt, messages to people, I know one. I just mentioned him earlier on, talking about Lecrae and the truth. Believe me, one thing I love about Lecrae especially is that he brings up his point. He brings up his point, and believe me, he blows up everybody's mind. I mean, everybody's mind. He's been blowing up in the hip-hop community and industry. Believe me, we'll be talking about, I'll be playing his music. You'll listen to the way it is. Remember, we'll be doing it like never before. Now the question is, who am I gonna start with? Should I start with Lecrae or should I start with The Truth? Alright, it's The Truth versus Lecrae. Now, who is your favorite? Well, actually, I'm gonna go for. I'll start with The Truth. Well, first on the list, let's talk about The Truth. Talking about The Truth, I talked about him last week. Talking about the song or the music I'll be playing. What About Love? I'm going for What About Love. What About Love? It's really a great song and really a good message to everyone. Believe me, just in case you're listening to me right now. Yeah, talking about What About Love. It's really a great song and really a good message to everyone. Like I said earlier on, this music, one thing I really love it because, for those of us, to those in relationship, it's a song to those, to our rulers, it's a song to the religious practitioners, it's a message to our political leaders, talking about equality, one love. Sometimes, people say to us that love is overrated. That's what some people say. But the love of Jesus is always for all. That's one thing you listeners got to know. The love of Jesus is always for all. It's all about equality. It's all about one love, That's what it's all about. And believe me, that was one vital thing. The truth passed across in this music, talking about What About Love, and I'll be playing it for you just right about now. You're listening to the way it is. And I'll be playing it for you, doing it like never before. Remember, you're still listening to Time Out with Justice on KBN, and I'll be going there. You know the way it is, going straight to What About Love, all the way from The Truth.
Yeah. Turn the beat up just a little bit. I'm making tracks doing 65 on the interstate. I'm introspective, the vision rising like interest rates. Focused on trying to right my wrongs, but the pencil breaks. Without a question, I'm standing tall with a picket raised. Full of conviction, I'm focused on our social center. We drawing close to the wealthy, boasting the cost of living, and shy away from the underdog when it's small beginnings. To get your hearts in the air, new wars beginning. Yeah, if they popular, then they sworn in. But if they not on the top of it, then they sort of friends. Fair weather, the caregivers of distorted trends. Shame on us, his name is on us, the born again. From the outside, killing it in the strictest sense. Somebody tell me what the difference is between the Christian and the Muslim if we can't settle our differences. And the love of Christ is not the emphasis.
This is the moment we part ways.
Let it go.
Cause this is the road you chose to take.
But wait,
what about love? I know me and you ain't the same. What about love? I know me and you ain't the same. What about love?
Finally I can see it all with my open eyes. Living right and being partial can't coincide. Haves and the have-nots, polarized. And what you got in your pockets is where the roads divide. Classism, they dropped you off at a private school. Raised up in the climate where only knowledge rules. Mama trying to go the honor rolls. The college road seems to be paying off. Now you watching your dollars roll. Yeah, a couple stacks make you think you better. You standing over their shoulders, feel like you in stilettos. But they ain't God, that's the devil. And I'm talking to the saints that only bang with the people they think is on their level. Yeah, I guess the world is rubbing off. If people can't benefit us, then we shrug them off. If they standing outside the circle, we cut them off. I'm saying, Father, please help us all.
This is the moment we part ways.
This is time out, justice, inspiration, motivation, recreation, time out, legitimate justice.
All hits, all day, and it's all yours.
What about love?
God is after a holy nation associated with lowly people. We're so mistaken the fornication's the only evil. Don't get me wrong, I know God is holy, we going deeper. If only Christians can reassess what we know of Jesus, that he can free us from our legalism. Help us to see when our mouths do lead us to breed division. Lord, teach us how to love our neighbors. The reasons given, our believers can see our Jesus and be forgiven. Yeah, so let us love, y'all, let us love. And show the whole world Jesus shed his blood. Man, we overdose, perception is a drug. Everybody wanna accept us, we profess to love. So let us run towards all the overtaking, towards the broken Jesus spoke of in his opening statement. I'm talking love over hatred, equality for all the hopeless that is so forsaken. Know for grace to love you more, that's my motivation. Self-righteousness is the mode of Satan. Shit, loving me when I'm hot is so overrated. I hate it, the love of Jesus is for all, even those that hate us.
I know me and you ain't the same. What about love? I know me and you ain't the same. What about love? I know me and you ain't the same. What about love? I know me and you ain't the same. What about love?
This is time.
When I was dead, found my soul. Takes the broken, makes them whole. Takes the bound, makes them free. Takes the wicked, makes them strong. All of my sins have been erased. He has lifted my disgrace. Overjoyed, overjoyed that Jesus would. You gotta stay strong.
always know the way it is. Believe me, you always know the way it is. Remember, I'm still talking about the top music charts coming all the way from That Truth and Lecrae. Believe me, it's really unbelievable. Yeah, the things that are coming out.
I ain't trying to be hot, I'm trying to be relevant. I ain't a candle, I ain't trying to wax eloquent. I'm running for my life now, trying to fight hard.
Yeah, actually, really talking about
contrite heart.
Talking about The Truth.
We know better, but the flesh should be keeping us running. Back the leaks.
Yeah, now I'm going straight to the next point.
To keep secrets covered. Who would have known that my indiscretions would reach my cousins? I apologize to me, my niece and others. You should have been able to trust.
Yeah, still talking about The Truth. Peace talks. Well, actually, just in case you need peace that surpasses all understanding. Just in case you need a peace or you need peace that passes all understanding. It's as simple as that.
All of my sins have been erased. He has lifted my disgrace. I'm overjoyed that Jesus would make me.
Check my records, I got surprised like Harlem Nights. I need Jesus Davis' son like a Harley bike. Wasn't hardly right, what I did was wrong, and it ticks me off and it sets me off. And I hate the consequences cause death results. But I know I reap what I sow like Betsy Ross. Yeah, he ain't tip me but he let me fall. Now I carry all that pain, sin left me scarred. He let me fall, he ain't let me go. And now I went astray, sin left me broke. Yeah, the light for me ain't no crystal stair, but I just keep climbing cause the diamond is crystal clear. At times I'm quiet, I get a chair, sit and stare and think about the ways that sin affected my fiscal year. Yeah, the tide is turning now, I'm shifting gears. Though I'm weak, he's giving strength in the midst of the tears.
My soul takes the broken, makes them whole. Takes the bound, makes them free. Takes the weak and makes them strong. All of my sins have been erased. He has lifted my disgrace. I'm overjoyed that Jesus would make me whole.
Felt dead and lonely, only God knows. When Jesus came and breathed life on my dry bones. I know a lot, knowing a lot's not wrong, but now it's all about application like the iPhone. Yeah, I got hang-ups like dial tones. Yeah, but Jesus hung up and died, so no condemnation, that's my consolation. Am I still guilty?
Yeah, you just had it all, he's had it all. Right, let's go straight to the next one. Yeah.
Dr. Jesus got a lot of patience. Yeah, I'm on the operating table.
Yeah, still talking about now we're going next to Lecrae. Wow. Just in case, well, the music I'm going to talk about now is really interesting. Alright, Lecrae says over here in this song that tomorrow is never promised. This line really reminds me of all the pain and suffering going on in the world, such as the Boston bombings or the earthquakes in Asia, specifically in China, or the war in Syria. Think about it. But this song that I'm about to play right now will really help you. Alright. This line reminds me of all the pain and suffering going on in the world, such as the Boston bombings, the earthquake in Asia, specifically in China, the war in Syria, and so on and so forth. Now let us note and remember that this life is not ours. We're gonna live it for God. So let us strive to boast in Christ and make it known to everybody. Make it known to everyone that this life belongs to God. It's as simple as that. As simple as ABC. Yeah, it's as simple as that. ABC. Now, just know that the next song coming up, that's what it's all about. Boasting all the way from Lecrae. Lecrae, boasting.
Back the leeks and onions, that's a recent discovered. If it's in the dark, it's impossible to keep secrets covered. Who would have known that my indiscretions would reach my cousins? I apologize to me, my niece and others. You should have been wasn't able to trust, but I preached the covenant. I knew you all before you was able to reach the cupboard. Now when I preached in public, it's all out the window. Cause sin contradicted a lot of what my pen wrote. Yeah, especially when I wrote an open book. Apparently there was something in me I
Now
overlooked.
is dead, find my soul. Takes the broken, makes them whole. Takes the bound, makes them free. Takes the weak, makes them strong. All of my sins have been erased. He has lifted my disgrace. I'm overjoyed, overjoyed that Jesus would make me.
Check my records, I got some
All
clients
hits,
like
all
all
day,
night.
and it's all yours.
Like a
This is Time Out Time. You're hanging out with justice, inspirational, motivational, recreational. That's the Time Out Time. Oh, we justice.
It sets me off, and I hate the consequences, cause that.
With every breath I take, with every heartbeat, sunrise of the moonlights in a dark street.
Yeah, just in case if you're wondering, remember this Time Out with Justice all the way, coming all the way from KBN Live. You always know the way it is. Remember, this is Boston, coming all the way from Lecrae, Boston.
Without the cross, there's only condemnation. If Jesus wasn't executed, there's no celebration. So in times that are good, in times that are bad, for any times that I've had it all, I will be glad. And I will boast in the cross, I'll boast in my pains. I will boast in the sunshine, boast in his rain. What's my life if it's not praising you? Another dollar in my bank account, a vain pursuit. I do not count my life as any value or precious at all. Let me finish my race, let me answer my call.
If this life hasn't been a gain at all, I'll count a loss if I can't hear you, feel you, cause I need you, can't walk this earth alone. Recognize I'm not my own, so before I fall, I need to hear you, feel you, as I live to make my boast in you alone.
Tomorrow's never promised, but it is, we swear. Think we holding our own, just a fistful of air. God has never been obligated to give us life. If we fought for our rights, we be in hell tonight. Mere sinners owed nothing but a fierce hand. We never loved him, we pushed away his pierced hands. I rejected his love, grace, kindness, and mercy. Dying of thirst, yet willing to die thirsty. Eternally worthy, how could I live for less? Patiently, you turn my heart away from selfishness. I volunteer for your sanctifying surgery. I know
This is Time Out Time. You're hanging out with justice, inspirational, motivational, recreational. That's the Time Out Time. Oh, we justice.
Every morning I open your word and see the sunrise. I hope in nothing, boasting nothing, only in your suffering. I live to show you glory, dying to tell your story.
This life hasn't been a gain at all. I'll count a loss if I can't hear you, feel you, cause I need you, can't walk this earth alone. Recognize I'm not my own, so before I fall, I need to hear you, feel you, as I live to make my boast in you alone. Glory was only meant for you, doing what no one else could do. All I have
Yeah, you're listening the way it is. Remember, you're still listening to Time Out with Justice, coming to you all the way from KBN Live. Yeah, the number one Christian network you can find in the SK Nation. You're listening to the way we do it, always doing it big. Remember, it's always the voice behind the microphone. Remember, still talking about the top Christian songs and the music chat. Yeah, if you're just listening to Boasting, coming all the way from Lecrae. And going next to the next one. Yeah. You know, sometimes in life we will need, or maybe not sometimes, always, we will need peace that will surpass all understanding, you know. And naturally, it is the only one that comes from God, the only peace that comes from God. Because actually, if you're looking for the peace that passes all understanding, then you gotta come from above. It got to be something supernatural. And believe me, God is the only person I can think of right now. You're listening to the way it is. You know, these are the kind of peace that we need. You know, we need this kind of peace in the city streets. We need them in the cities. We need them on the streets or in the streets or out the streets. Really, this song is titled Peace Talks. The Truths. Yeah, Peace Talks. That's what's coming out. Peace Talks. Coming all the way from The Truths. And don't forget, you're still listening to Time Out with Justice. Don't forget, if you want to reach out to me, don't forget to check out my Facebook page, Time Out with Justice. And I promise to get back to you. You're listening to the way it is on the show. So next on the list, coming up right now, Peace Talks. You know, actually, this is the kind of peace that we need in our homes, the peace that we need in our neighborhood. I hope you enjoy it. Peace Talks, coming all the way from The Truths. Next on the list. Ha! Political appeals in the town hall, racism's in the race for our politics. And every crooked king with a crown falls. Falsehoods from the lips of the right wings, tricking us to think they say the right things. Peace treaties on the table where the fight cease, but the other country won't invite peace. Yeah, London bridges falling down, military troops still on the ground. Afghanistan ramping up security. If they feel threatened, they gon' gun us down. Smoke from the bombs in the night air. Muslim countries hate us down, fight fair. Violent protests in the Middle East. Tragedy of wars will incite fear. Yeah, we need peace in our city streets, peace in our homes, man. Peace in the Middle East, peace in the whole world, peace in the industry, peace in our neighborhoods. Man, the peace can increase. Can we find a Prince of Peace? 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 Broken man scarred, so volatile. All the pain is bottled up from all the child abuse. Repeating bad patterns from his broken past. I guess that would explain all the violent roots.
Mommy crying with a black eye. Papa having an affair like a black tie. All the kids in the middle of an ugly split. Mama thinking like, man, I should've left him last time. Picket signs bouncing down on Main Street. Triple K blood on the stain sheets. And I can still tell that I'm brown skinned. Ain't a lot of mixed races on the same street. The whole world fighting these religious wars. MS is getting shaped behind the prison doors. Only way that this is gonna get reformed, it's gonna take more than just religious forms. It's gonna take more than just a Christian talk. The power and the wisdom of the risen Lord. Coupled with the power of the people. And the peace that's coming from a different source. They say different strokes for different folks. And it's true, but we're here to let the whistles blow. Cause everybody needs the peace that we talk about. Cause only he can fix his broke size. We need peace in our city streets. Peace in our homes, man. Peace in the Middle East. Peace in the whole world. Peace in the industry. Peace in our neighborhoods. Man, the peace can increase. Can we find the Prince of Peace? Can we find the Prince of Peace? Can we find the Prince of Peace? Can we find the Prince of Peace?
Let's bring the problem to the forefront, and we ain't gotta look farther than our front door. See peace with the fathers, what the Lord wants, but our hearts is much darker and we want war. The light came and war in the dark, but them beams really mean that it was war in our hearts. See, the Lord makes it clearer, expose the evil and wicked, so it ain't war, it's a mirror. If you don't see that, you missed it. Yeah, the picture's much bigger, rifles aimed at the cross, with our fingers on triggers, infantry full of sinners, enemies of the emperor, Nick Jesus our lover. If we got beef with the king, how we make peace with our brothers? So sin is the reason that we see war in every place, every land, every seashore. Let's make war on the hell in us, and let the peace of Christ dwell in us. Let it dwell amongst you and me. It's all love when the brothers is in unity. When all us in the spirit and the glue is peace. That's Ephesians 4, verse 3 and 4. See, we need the Lord, help us not fall in sin. Cause we're falling man, helpless to fall again. We find peace when we rest in the Father's hand.
Listen
and lead the rest to the Father's hand.
Hi, I'm a business student, and every Saturday I listen to Time Out with Justice and Korean Live from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. See you there.
Can we find the Prince of Peace? Yeah. Can we find the Prince of Peace? Jeez. Can we find the Prince of Peace? Yeah. Gotta find the Prince of Peace.
Hi, I'm a business Sweeney, and every Saturday I listen to Time Out with Justice and KBN Live from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. See you there. Listen to Time Out with Justice every Saturday from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. on KBN Live. See you there. Hi, I'm a business Sweeney, and every Saturday I listen to Time Out with Justice on KBN Live from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. See you there.
Yeah, still listening to Time Out with Justice. You always know the way it has been on the show. Remember, you're listening to the #1 Christian network you can find in the SK Nation. You always know it way it has been. Yeah, coming up next. Yeah. Don't waste your time, or don't waste your life. Don't waste your life. You know what? Sometimes I feel I need some changes in my life, Yeah, seriously. And I think you should too. Yeah. Back in those days, instead of turning to God, I turned to worldly things, to kind of feel my emptiness and so. But, thank God I know God now. Thank God I know Christ. The story is different, So be prepared. I need you to be prepared. You listeners, be prepared to hear some, really, fast rapping, if you're listening and you kind of love, fast rapping and so, a fast rapping with a message that's going to be so powerful that will make you different, that's going to, make you someone, a different personality, someone you've never attained to be like never before in your life. Remember, it's always unprecedented like never before. So, don't waste your life. Coming all the way from Lecrae. Yeah, I hope you enjoy. Remember, I'm playing the best music on the Christian music chart. You always know the way it is. So remember, don't waste your life. Coming all the way from Lacrae.
So we gotta go and get them.
Let's go. Don't waste your life, man. I know a lot of people that are scared they gon' die. Couple of them thinking they'll be living in the sky. While I'm here living, man, I gotta ask why. What am I here for? I gotta figure out. Waste my life, no, I gotta make it count. If Christ is real, then what am I gonna do about? Every day I look 12, 15, now 21, you really gotta go and check it out. Paul said if Christ ain't resurrected, we wasted our lives. But all the lives, and all our trips around Jesus being alive. Every day I live and trying to show the world why. Christ is more than everything I'll ever try. Shout out to pretty women and sitting and living to get a minute of any women, a minute you and mine. It ain't no lie, we created for. Out of the dust, he made us born. Alexa said he saved us for. Jesus comes and he breaks us for. Magnify the Father, our Father was something lesser. He made us so we could bless him. To the world we confess him, resurrect him. So I know I got life. Matter of fact, better than I know I got Christ. You don't see his ways in my days and my nights. You can hit my brakes, you can stop my life. Then I lost my rights, lost my life. Forget the money card, the toast that ice. The cost is Christ. They can never offer me anything on the planet that will cost that price. Yeah. Don't wanna waste my life. 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 Don't wanna waste my life.
Check it. Listen, armed and dangerous. So the devil just can't hang with us. Christian youth, them a stand with us. Living a driven, giving a vision, fulfilling the commission he handed us. London to Los Angeles, the rap evangelist. My God, he wouldn't abandon us.
I got a backpack for the Jackson, I give a Johnny Max.
So are you ready to jump with us? So let's go. Give me the word and let's go. Persecution, let's go. Tribulation, let's go. Across the nation, let's go. Procrastination, let's go. Hung on the cross in the cold. Die for the young and the old. Can't say you never know. Heaven knows how many souls are going to hell and to heaven. So we gotta go and get them.
Don't wanna waste my life. 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 Don't wanna waste my life.
Hi, I'm a business woman, and every Saturday I listen to Time Out with Justice on KBLX from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m.
Trying to figure out what to do with your life. You make a lot of money, hope you're doing it right. Because the money is God, you better steward it right and stay
Listen to
focused.
Time
You
Out
ain't got no
with
ride.
Justice
Your life
on
ain't wrapped up in what you drive, the clothes you wear, the job you work, the color of your skin. Now you're Christian first. People get to living for a job. Make a little money, start living for a car. Get in my wife.
All hits.
And then they retire, they living high on the hole. But guess what? They didn't never really live it all. To live is Christ, and that's Paul. I recall the dies games for Christ, we give it all. He's the treasure you can never find in them all. See your money, your singleness, marriage, talent, your time. They belong to you to show the world that Christ is divine. That's why it's Christ in my rhyme. That's why it's Christ all the time. See, my whole world is built around him. He's the life in my life. I refuse to waste my life. He's too true to chase that ice. Here's my gift of time, cause I'm constantly trying to be used to praise
Hi,
Christ.
I'm a business woman, and every Saturday I listen to Time Out with Justice on KBLX from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. See you there.
You just know the way it is. Remember, don't waste. Always doing the big all the time, you know. Yeah, doing the big. You always know the way it is. Doing the big all the way from the studio. Kevin Live, Time Out with Justice. Remember, it's always every Saturday, 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. live. Don't waste your life. Don't waste your life. Don't waste your life. All the way, coming all the way from Lecrae. Lecrae, don't waste your life. Yeah, coming up next, Ugly Love, coming all the way from The Truth. You know, sometimes, you know, it seems easy to give up, right? But you need to hear this song, just in case you're thinking of giving up. You know, sometimes you need some encouragement in your life, and you're gonna get that encouragement exactly from this music. We're talking about Ugly Love. I'm gonna play it. That's the song, the music I'm gonna play next. Ugly Love from That Truth. You know, sometimes when money is low, you need this kind of music. When you love me, you know, when you love me, I expect you to love me when things are ugly. Don't love me when things are ugly in my life. That's when your love counts. Don't love me when everything is good. Love me when things are ugly. Then believe me, then that's what love is all about. Nevertheless, that's kind of love God expects us to exhibit, you know. Think about it. You listen to the way it is. So when your friends and your family got on your last nerve, you need this kind of music. Ugly Love, coming all the way from The Truth.
It's distorted, I've been fighting too long. Tend to run when things go wrong. So it's easier to just give up.
So easy.
It's only beauty when it's ugly. But my feelings are distorted, I've been fighting too long. I tend to run when things go wrong. It's easier to just give up. But it's only beauty when it's ugly.
My broken heart's an open target. I'm standing on the wall, they throwing darts at. Is it my fault I'm feeling so exposed? Feel like I'm laying in an open coffin. Sometimes I don't know what to say. Yeah, when we together, it's an awkward space. And I don't do too well with this rejection. So I would've packed my bags, can I walk away? But I know I can't, I get up, please don't push me, I'm on one knee. Only want us to spend time, she don't want my company. Everything is so surface, when I'm trying to see what is underneath. And I know love ain't perfect, but I never knew it'd be ugly.
I'm trying, but my vision is distorted, I've been fighting too long. I tend to run when things go wrong. It's easier to just give
but I wanna get better.
It's only beauty when it's ugly. But my feelings are distorted, I've been fighting too long. I tend to run when things go wrong. It's easier to just give up. But it's only beauty when it's ugly.
I should've never listened what they told us. They told us love was chocolates and a box of roses. They told us love was bridal gowns and wedding bells. But the darkest side is what they never showed us. Whoever said that it would be this way, they never told me I would need to pray. The picture painted was so rosy, couldn't see the gray. I lit my candles thinking love would be a piece of cake. For relationships that go downhill, uphill. Try to win, but they just fail. They continue to get messy like red juice from my cup spill. Who can I really trust real? They hurt me or desert me, and I'm trying to figure out what's real. Like, Lord, please have mercy. I'm trying.
My vision is distorted, I've been fighting too long.
Yeah.
To the run when things go wrong.
No more running.
It's easier to just give up.
Stay in the fight of love.
When it's It's easier to just give up, but it's only beauty when
That's why I'm like, yes, sir. The kind of love I'm talking make the flesh hurt. When friends and family getting on your last nerve. Ain't no expert, but emotions is so funny because at first it's all rushing in with excitement, fluttering and it's nice and sunshine and it's rainbows and it's thundering and it's lightning. Just bumps and handshakes, disappointment and heartbreaks. Can't know what that love about till you've been through that in this golf race. When you standing with me in the down times, when the money's low and I downsize, when the screams from the crowd dies. If you love me when it's ugly, then that's beautiful in God's eyes. Try.
I've been fighting too long.
Don't give up. Give up too easy.
It's only beauty when
Press through it. In the hard times,
I've been fighting too long.
that's when love really counts. In the difficult times, that's when love really counts. Never see the beauty of love till it gets ugly. Yeah.
You always know the way it is, yeah. You just listening to one of the most motivational music you could ever receive from someone. Talking about Ugly Love, coming all the way from that truth. The truth in the building. Yeah, I'll be getting ready to round up. I have 8 more, less than 10 more minutes to go, or 8 more minutes to go. Yeah, the next music on the list or on the chat. This is the kind of music that expresses the gospel, nothing expresses the gospel more effectively than this song I'm about to play right now. Think about it. However, in this music, Lecrae actually describes the transformation through Jesus Christ as, this song goes on. If you're listening to it, the chorus was sung perfectly and so powerfully that it exhibits the Great Commission. Think about it. This voice says, "No, I'm gonna tell the world. I'm gonna tell it everywhere I go. I'm gonna tell the world. Yeah, I'm a billboard. I'm gonna tell the world. I'm gonna cast them like a radio. I'm gonna tell the world. You ought to know I'm brand new." What am I talking about? You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm just talking about Tell the World, coming all the way from Lecrae. Tell the World from Lecrae coming up next.
So we gotta go together.
Now I'ma tell you what I tell them, I'ma tell
that you did this and I'm brand new. So I'm ready to go, and I'ma tell the world what they need to know. A slave to myself, but you let me go. I tried getting high, but it left me low. You did what they could never do. You cleaned up my soul and gave me life. I'm so brand new, and that's all that matters. I ain't love you first, but you first love me. Come on, in my heart I cursed you, but you set me free. I gave you no reason to give me new seasons, to give me new life, new breathing. But you hung there bleeding, you died for my lies and my cheating, my lust and my greed. What is a man?
Listen to Time Out with Jesus on Freedom Live every Saturday from 3 p.m. Hi, I'm a businesswoman, and every Saturday I listen to Time Out with Jesus on Freedom Live from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. See you.
Christ came and he rescued me. Now I'ma tell the world, I'ma tell it everywhere I go. Broadcasting like a radio. You ought to know I'm brand new.
Can't offer you nothing, but your carrot kindness keep coming. And your love is so unconditional, I get butterflies in my stomach. I got the old me in the rear view, got a new me, got a clear view. I was so dead I couldn't hear you, too deep to sin to come near you. But you drew me in, you clean me up, you take me home, beam me up. Before you do, just let me tell the truth and let these folks know that I done seen your love. And it's everlasting, infinite, it goes on and on. You can't measure it, can't quench your love, that can't separate us from the love of God. There's no estimate. My face look the same, my frame and rearranged, but I've changed, no promise ain't the same. Your love so deep, you suffered and took pain. You died on the cross to give me a new name. Ain't nothing like I seen before, I got a beam and glow. I was low down and dirty, but you clean me, Lord. You adopted me, you keep rocking me. I'ma tell the world and ain't nobody stopping me.
Trying to make the moments last, holding on to the past. Like a hero in a dream, Christ came and he rescued me. Now I'ma tell the world, I'ma tell it everywhere I go. Yeah, I'm a billboard in the broadcasting like a radio. You ought to know I'm brand new.
So therefore, if anyone is in Christ, he's a new creation. All is passed away. Behold, it's coming.
Yeah, you're listening. Remember, you're still listening to Time Out with Justice, and this is the way I've been stepping out like a king's kid. You know, I'm stepping out like a boss. Yeah, thank you for joining me on the show. And this is a song I'll be using to bounce out, you know. Yeah. Woo! I hope you enjoyed yourself. Don't forget to check out my Facebook page, Time Out with Justice. Go to your Facebook and put it and type it in your search box, Time Out with Justice. You always know the way we do it, always doing it big like never before. Remember, that's just what my mama always told me. It's all about giving God all the praise. And I'm telling you now, just in case. Yeah, I'm coming up next right now. You have somebody that's somebody in your life that you're gonna pray for. Have you prayed for him or her? Someone needs it. Well, this song that I'm about to play, and this is the song I'll be using to wrap up the show. If this song reflects the heart of a struggling Christian, it's good for you to listen to it. And make sure you pray for that person you've not prayed for. Praying for you. Coming all the way from Lecrae, and now I'll be stepping out. I just want to say thank you. Thank you for listening to Time Out with Justice. And with that, I want to give a big shout out to you listeners. This is the way we do it, doing it like never before. Yeah, thank you. And I'll be bouncing out, taking my mouth off this mic. Goodbye.
to you for somebody who knows you, Lord, but just hasn't been seeing you in the right view lately. Hear me out. Father, I'm praying for a friend, he and I are pretty close. And out of all my friends, for this one I'm concerned the most. He say he reading daily, but he ain't really learning. He been in church but say that he ain't moved by any sermon. His face weak, he ain't prayed in a week. He wake up and just weep with his face in the sink. Lord, you gotta help my man. I'm praying for him daily. He ain't seeing, but it just seems as if he going crazy. He say he feeling trapped, he can't even hit up the mall. Cause every lady's half-dressed tempting him to lust and fall. He keep the TV off, videos just make him feel that he ain't really nothing without money, girls, and shiny wheels. The other day he told me that he felt less a man cause he ain't have a 5-year plan or a piece of land. And man, it's crazy cause his family thinks so much of him. Plus he got a godly wife who always show a love for him. But he's struggling, even though he talk to me, I tell him what to do, but he don't listen when he ought to be. I'm scared for him cause there's people that look up to him. He got some younger siblings who've been changed by what he's done for them. But is it done for him? Lord, don't let it be. If he don't want to talk to you, then Father, hear from me. Is it done for him? Lord, don't let it be. If he don't want to talk to you, then Father, hear from me.